Welcome back to LearnWire. We're going to be taking another look at Followr, and they've come out with a new feature, a couple new features. One is an auto scheduling type feature. So we're going to take a look at that. Before we do all that, some of my students have reached out to me with a little bit of disappointment that they may have updated their pricing on their AI images. So we come through and look at the plans over here on Followr. This is a Pinterest tool, a social media automation scheduling tool, and most importantly, it also will fully create and publish your social media posts for you. I'm primarily only using it for Pinterest, and I'm getting results. So I'm going to add to that here in just a minute, but we'll look at plan one. It looks like the pricing hasn't changed, but what we're really talking about is this 10 AI image generations per month. I'm currently on plan 2, 50 AI generations per month. You go into tier 3 at $87, you get 200 AI images per month. And I'm just going to get a calculator out. I like to schedule about 5 posts per day. So 5 times 30, we need about 150 per month for my brand, right? So for a small operation, doing 5 per day. And if you're going to use only AI images for your posts and your posting, and you know, I think you would be able to use the same image for all of your platforms. So you'd be able to get by with tier 3 for what I'm doing, but we're going to add more to this, and they have provided a really good solution as well. But the difference here, guys, is that they have I don't know what these were set at before, but I feel like they, maybe someone told me that they went down by half. So like plan 2 was 100 AI images. Plan 3 was, I don't know if this was 150 or 200, but they provide up to 8 codes. You can come in here for $232. And first of all, $232, that's a very low cost for the maxed out version of something, stacking 8 codes. I mean, how many times do we see these tier 3s are already getting into the high 300s, $400 range? And so we have to really kind of sit back and look at what you're actually getting here for $230. You're getting unlimited scheduled posts. You're getting 2 million AI words per month. You're not ever going to run out of that. And then the 200 companies, 200 users, you're never going to run out of that. Even as an agency, I don't think you would. And then the 1,000 AI image generations per month. So let's see what 7 gives you. So it gives you 700. So, obviously the 1,000 AI image generations, that's great. And I think that would be great if you're a solopreneur, even a small business, maybe a small agency, you might be able to get by with 1,000 AI images. And I think that the cost matches what they're doing. And I know a lot of people that like lifetime deals, purchase lifetime deals and so forth. We're really big on getting the most that we can for these lifetime deal costs. But the fact of the matter is that these AI generations are costing money every time they are generated. So the company itself, Followr, is not going to be able to keep their doors open and sustain actually growth if they just, give away all these AI image credits. And, quite frankly, they're actually going to be losing money anyways by giving away all these AI image generations and you not ever having to pay again. So there's that. That can be definitely different points argued there. But at the same time, I think that generally speaking, I do agree 100% that companies should not be changing their terms in the middle of, posting their, making an offer on a page. But maybe something has happened. They have also brought in a bring your own key, which you're going to be paying not even pennies for images. And then this ends up not even being an issue at all, right? And so sometimes, and we've seen this before, it's not the first time that a software on AppSumo has had to update their offer. In this case, it seems like the thing that they made a change with was the AI image generations. And they probably saw something. They probably saw that, this is definitely not sustainable. And so it looks like they made a change to the AI image generations per month. We're going to go and take a look at some stuff and see if we can bring our own key, see if that impacts that. Because if you can bring your own key, then it's not even going to be an issue, even any plan you're on, because you're going to be paying straight from the source and it's going to be pennies per image, right? So it's not going to matter. Okay. And what I can tell you is I like tools that get results. Yes, they updated their offer. That's going to throw people for a loop. Some people are going to be irritated. Some people are going to get, refunds, all that kind of good stuff. But the fact that they've brought their AI image or bring your own key, and then also the thing I want to show you in a sec is this autopilot feature. We're going to go and test that out. And now I'm super excited about the autopilot. I've let them know that in my initial review. This is one of the reasons why I've been using Markey. I mean, I'm literally logged into Markey right over here. You can see it over here. I'm using this a lot because the simplicity of it and their scheduling feature is the best that I've seen. And you can see here's the 3 that are going out today right here. I mean, you literally on Markey, you can just go to generated right over here. It's going to generate posts. I can push the schedule button and it immediately goes over to the scheduled over here and it gets scheduled. It's the most simplistic, easiest, content generation and scheduling software that I think I've ever used. So Markey, I definitely am really, really enjoying using, and they continue to keep adding to it. But I'll make more content on Markey. This video is about Followr, and let's go check out some of the features that we've got going on. But before I do that, let me just go show you. I'm going to push the refresh button over here on LearnWire. The Pinterest page, I mean, you got to think about that. There is like almost no market or niche that I believe or see on Pinterest for what I'm, software reviews and things like that. And we're still growing an account, which is super, super cool. Now, it tells you which ones are getting the most clicks, right? We can come over here, the outbound clicks and so forth. We can go and look at the analytics or the top pins, right? So I go over here and just open up the top pins, and you're going to see the most impressions and clicks. They all coincide with each other. But this right here, that is a Followr image, an AI image, right? So that's where I'm like, okay, so I'm going to complain about getting half of the AI images reduced, but this tool is getting me results. It's getting me impressions. It's getting me clicks. I'm not really going to be bothered by an update to the offer. That's just the way that I roll. I mean, with having hundreds of lifetime deal apps and so forth, I'm just not going to spend time being bothered or complaining about a deal being modified. And I know that can just send people to the roof of just getting super frustrating to the point of getting refunds. But I'm choosing not to, because all these images are AI and and these are all created and scheduled in Followr within seconds. And so we've got a tool on our hands that's creating these images, creating the posts, and scheduling. All of these are Followr. I'm getting so many results from Followr. All of these, they're Pinterest size pins. This one right here is the first one. This one looks like it's Markey. So some of these are starting to come from Markey, and that one was Pin Generator. But the majority of the ones that are performing the best, and even if I go over here to outbound clicks, right? This is the biggest one. This is the clicks to your website. Followr, Followr. These are all Followr. The top pins are Followr. This one is custom. I created that one myself. And then we scroll down, and then finally come down over here, and this one was from Markey, right? So Followr is getting the most results, and so that's why I'm excited about the bring your own key with Followr. We're going to test both out. So if you go into your settings over here, and there's some other things that people are complaining about in order to get 4.0 or Claude Sonnet. I mean, you can't give this stuff away for free. It just doesn't work like that. And you can't also, and I agree personally, if I was going to create a software like this, I would not be giving ChatGPT 4.0 premium large language models and giving those out for a lifetime deal access and someone never has to pay again. That simply is not sustainable, because the software will end up having to shut down. You have to pay for your software some way, right? And so this is where, you can come in and you can get all access to all this. And I've been using the Claude Haiku the entire time, and it's getting me results. It's not a problem at all. They've even added 4.0 mini, so I probably should switch to that. But when you come down here and you want some of these other premium models over here, then you have to subscribe to their monthly plan. I think that this is a great way to do it. Bring people in, give them, a lifetime access. And if they want more, if they want premium, if they want the best, the cream of the crop, right? They want the highest tier, then you've got to pay monthly. This is a type of tool that is a monthly type of subscription tool if you want the best. All the other ones, Later, Co-Schedule, there's all kinds of Publer, there's all kinds of other ones, and none of them are lifetime deal. They never even offered lifetime deals. They're all monthly subscription models. One of them, my buddy was telling me that, I think it was Later, they only offer one of the tiers or one of the monthly memberships only lets you post 30 posts per month. So it's not every day. And he brought up a good point to me. What about the months that there's 31 months? right? You wouldn't be able to post one of the days of the month because they only say 30 posts per month. They don't say, one post per day or whatever it is, right? So a lot of those other softwares that have tons of customers paying premium per month also short you in a lot of ways. And so I just wanted to kind of point that out, right? Followr's doing a good job, I think. External API keys, they've just brought this in, right? You can add your open API key right over here. We can add our Anthropic API key, and I pay monthly for both of those. And then your stability, I don't have this. I haven't really, dove into that. This must be it's either an LLM or it is an image, kind of like Midjourney or something like that. But we're going to go test this out in a minute. But before we do that, let's go over to this brand new feature over here, Autopilot, that I'm the most excited about. We'll go auto listing. And I apologize if I'm going to leave the timestamps below, so you don't have to listen to my ranting and just my opinion about the Followr offer being updated or reduced. The AI images are reduced. You don't have to listen to all that because I'm leaving the timestamps and the video chapters in the video description. Okay, so let's jump in. Auto listing right over here. So there's one way you can go into AI schedule suggestion right here, and it's going to go out there and kind of come up with a schedule, and you can read this LearnWire's target audience, blah blah blah, and it's going to tell you posting 5 to 10 times per week, and then it's going to tell you that we should post on Tuesday. It's right over here. So 12 p.m. on Tuesday, 3 p.m. on Tuesday. And then it's actually telling us to skip Thursday. So it's telling us that we should post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, right? We can go and add more. We can go and change the random delay, but this is going to create a schedule for you. But what I want to do is let's create our new rule right over here. And let's just say it's LearnWire. And I don't know what this untagged post is. I'm just going to leave it right there. Actual post selected, unsubscribed post. Yeah. So I don't really know what the untagged is. I don't see I don't have anything to select from there as well. Timing is Denver. And then we will go, and then the random delay, let's just go with 20 minutes or whatever. And then we can go with add, right? And so we're going to go with Monday, and we're going to go with, so right now, it's 9:30. So let's just go with 9:45 a.m. And then let's go with another one on Monday. So this is where we're going to completely customize our schedule. This is really, really cool, guys. So now it's going to go, I like to go every 2 hours. So 9, let's go with 11, maybe 11. Let's just go with 11 a.m. and get caught back up, right? And then we're going to go with Monday. And then this is going to be 1. So it's going to be 0100, and this is going to be PM, right? So this is going to take a second to set this up, but it's going to be exactly the way you want. If you want 5 posts on Monday, 7 posts on Tuesday, you can completely customize this. And this is a dream come true for me for this software that I really, really like. This is going to allow us, but I want to see what it's going to look like when we create them. And then we just say add to queue. This is going to be a golden application, because we already know it creates good content, good caption, and it creates good AI images. So we're going to get results, but now we can fully control our schedule. This is amazing, guys. Okay. So we've got 11, 1. I'm going to go with 3 p.m. right here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go with another one. So we're going to go with 5 p.m. And then I'm going to go with add another one. And this is going to be 7 p.m. Right? So that is Monday right here. We've got all of these. And now look what we can do. I think we can just select. Okay, so now we've got Monday. I was just going to say, this is cool if you guys are watching this, Followr. If we can go look at this and actually just check mark all these green. That way we only have to do this part right here one time, right? We only have to do this part one time. And then we would be able to just select what days we want this schedule to be out. But it looks like we can only select one day, right? And so if I wanted to go like this, I would need to go and now select Tuesday. And it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it does make it, it's going to take 5 to 6 to 7 times longer to create my schedule. But of course, once I have my schedule set up, it's not a problem. So now I would just want to go with 9, and it's going to be AM. I'm going to do a couple more for you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and just pause the video. 9, we've got 11 AM. And you've got to make sure you come back over to Tuesday and scroll down as well. So I would like it to, be a little bit more improved, but I'm not going to complain much because this is pretty incredible. So just make sure you select Tuesday right there. So yeah, you get the point. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done with it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm adding my last one right here. So I'm going to add right over here, 3, 5, and we're going to go right here. It's going to be a 7 p.m. and we're going to add it on Sunday. So let me show you what this looks like, guys. This is what the schedule looked like. It did take me about 5 or 10 minutes to do this. Not a big deal, but again, it would be nice to just be able to add your times in and then check mark all the days and be done with it in literally like 20 seconds, right? So hopefully they kind of catch on. That's what other apps are able to do. That would be an easier way to do this. This also does, and then you can customize it and add more, right? So you could be get the best of both worlds. But what we have here is Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts on Monday, 9:45, 11, 1. Really, I'm just going to change this to 9 o'clock because we've already missed the window to post this really anyways. So 9, 11, 1, 3. So I kind of stuck with the same theme every 2 hours, right? And then look, Tuesday, we have 6 posts right here. You can see 9, 11, 1, 3. So you get the point, right? Then we go Wednesday, we've got our 6 posts. Thursday, we have our 6 posts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Friday, 6 posts right there. Saturday, 6 posts, all sticking with the same time. And then I went back to Sunday, same thing, right? So what is that? Like 42 posts. We're doing 6 posts per day times about 30 days per month. So we're doing about 180 posts per month. I recommend if you're starting out, 5 is a good number. Some people are doing 20 or 30 posts per day. I'm trying to keep it kind of safe, and that's why I'm only doing 5 posts per day. But I definitely wouldn't do more than 30 posts on a Pinterest account, even if it's seasoned, because that's when you can start getting into getting flagged for spam. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm this new auto list, and it's called LearnWire. I'm going to say confirm. And now we have our new scheduler. So now we're going to go and create a post and see what it looks like to start scheduling this stuff. Now, like I said, I don't know what the tags thing is, but we'll figure it out soon. So here's our schedule. This is where you can really see the actual schedule right over here. This rule is active. This is where you can come and control the listing and push pause if you want to. You can also edit it, or you can trash it, delete it from there. Now let's go and create some images. So I'm going to go over here to post generation, and I'm just going to go with AI suggestions right over here. It's a Pinterest post, AI image. I'm just going to push generate, and let's go generate 5 posts. One thing that I noticed with using Followr is sometimes when I ask for 5 posts, it only creates 3 posts or 4 posts. It doesn't always create the amount of posts that you want it to. That's just some more feedback for the developers of Followr, but that seems to happen quite a bit. It's not, it's not a deal breaker. It's not a big deal. You just generate more posts, right? But it would be nice if they had a little bit more control over that. So it's going to create these, and it's creating them fully from scratch. It's creating the image, the AI image, the caption, the hashtags, the whole thing. So that's why it takes a minute to get the job done. And you're going to want to stick with me because I'm not going to show I'm going to do the bring your own key in the next video, because it's just, this video is going to be dragging out quite a bit. But you can see right over here, it created, how many did it create for us? Oh, those ones were saved. So those were already in there. So these are the new ones. So it created 4 of the 5. So that's what I'm saying. It created 4 posts. It didn't create 5. I asked for 5, but I'll take it. So here's where you can change AI video creation software. We're not really doing video creation software. I'm not seeing where I'm not seeing where the caption is. I'm not seeing a caption on these. So that's something that I would be interested in understanding, because it normally gives you a caption. I'm not seeing the caption on this one. We can go over here and switch this. I'm just going to go to my board right over here, because they're just images. This is where the tags come in. So maybe we could create tags for those, but I really don't think we need to do that. So then now I'm going to go save, and I'm going to save these. So it's kind of a process. You go through and you have to save them. And then now what it's doing is that by pushing the save button, let's see, did it automatically schedule them, or do we need to push this button here for July 22nd, right? Let's see right over here. If I push that, it's auto listed for 11 a.m., right? Because that's the first one. So by pushing the save button, it immediately schedules it for you. So it immediately scheduled this July 22nd. It scheduled this one for 1 o'clock, right? And then we come over here and it scheduled this one for 3 o'clock. And then it scheduled this one over here. It's like in military time, kind of funny, for 5 o'clock. So that is how quick and easy that is. Like I said, I'm not seeing any of the caption or text. I'm going to go ahead and just leave those. But you can see the AI images that's creating. Those are really, really good. They're in a Pinterest format, and they are getting clicks, right? So what I want to do is go over here to the calendar. And so this is where we can go and look at the calendar. Look, it automatically automatically listed it for us today, which is super, super cool. Now, here's kind of a combination of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing 5 posts from Followr, and I'm going to be doing 5 posts a day from Markey. That's giving me my 10 posts per day, which is super, super cool. And what I recommend doing is just posting every hour. So if I did 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever, and Markey, just do the alternate ones, like do 2 o'clock, do 4 o'clock, do 6 o'clock. So you have 10 posts going out, basically a post almost every hour during the day, and you're using 2 tools, and that way you can kind of get the best of both worlds. You can also get unique looking pins from using different softwares so they don't all just look the same. That's what I recommend doing, especially if you have more than one tool and you want to be able to use both tools. I think this is super, super cool. We'll come back over one more. Let's go to the news ones. Seem to do really, really well. I'm going to go with YouTube editing, because that was a keyword in Pinterest that was telling me that it was, it was a trending topic. So we are AI image, we're at Pinterest posts, and I'm going to go and just start selecting some of these. We'll select some of this, and then I'll say generate. It's going to go generate these. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. It does seem like it can only post about 4. It can only create 4 posts at a time, because as you can see, just right in front of you, I selected 5 and it's, not doing that. So that's totally fine. I'll take the 4 posts, but it would be nice if it could complete the 5 posts. And I was looking at the last one wrong. I mean, we're looking at the AI image here, and then if you scroll down here, I was just getting thrown off by the fact that it said saved. So it looks like that's something that's different, that it's automatically saving for us. And before, it wasn't automatically saving. We always had to save it first. But remember, if you push this save button and you have a scheduler for that brand that you're operating, it's going to schedule it immediately. But look at these AI images. This is pretty sweet. And then you have your caption and your title, Ghostbusters, right over here. Look at this is super, super cool stuff right there. So we've got all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go update these. And I actually just need to do one like AI news or something, right? And so we can just publish AI news to that board. But right over here, now we're going to push the save button, and it's going to automatically save and create that schedule for us. And so that just made this really, really operable, very, very efficient, because then now we can come over here and look at our calendar over here. And look, now we've got our five for the day. And then now we're into our second day over here, Tuesday. And now we can really start rocking and rolling. Okay, there's Tuesday. So yeah, we start posting at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you can look at your month right over here and look at how I've been using this software here. I wish the calendar would they could shrink it down smaller to where we can actually look a little bit more, if that makes sense, on the screen at once. But again, not a deal breaker, but it's just like when you're looking over here and you don't see stuff, like maybe you could, maybe it wouldn't show this if you have nothing scheduled right there. Maybe it can just kind of shrink that up and just go right up to the top for the ones that you have scheduled. But I am extremely impressed with this scheduler, with this auto scheduler. I'm extremely impressed with this. I'm going to be using this even more than I already have been and getting more results. So there'll be a link below. It's still available on appsumo. I still think it's a killer deal. You should go check it out. Stay tuned, because I'm going to make another video after this, and I'll be uploading it either in my next video or it'll be in the next day or so. But it's going to be about bringing your own key, and we'll take even a second look at Followr. All right, thanks.